Than 2 months now since the tragedy at Sandy Hook, and people are still asking how they can help.
Millions have already been raised at a number of foundations. The question now, where will all that money go? News 8's Jamie Muro takes a closer look at what's next for Newtown.
If a town is to have an identity, a mark about its makeup, its people, its feel, then how are we to categorize Newtown, Connecticut? Will we ever see beyond the memorials, manage to mute the pain? Or could Newtown become a beacon, the epicenter for a transformation?
This is a flashpoint. I really do. I think this is a point in time.
Lee Scholl is co-founder of Sandy Hook Promise, a grassroots group designed with a two-pronged approach. Help for those changed forever, and just change. Change in our approach to mental health, to violence, to being a community. For volunteers, finding momentum begins with a pledge, a promise on their website.
We want Newtown to be a model for this, but we need people across the nation to get engaged because truly, our community was and is just as vulnerable as anybody else's.
Slain children despoils the heart.
Jesse was the love of my life. He was pretty much the only family I have left.
Numbs parents, ignites grief in all of us, and yet it also sparks people to act, to help, to send money.
Because if it doesn't happen after this, when will it happen?
If you Google Sandy Hook donations, you'll quickly learn that a number of funds have been set up. The advice is do your homework, know where your money is going and for what purpose, and realize that money is just not needed now here for the people of Newtown. There's going to be a need, a growing need, for years to come.
We've had children mail in pennies in little Ziploc bags with some of their toys, and we've had corporations who have given over $100,000. So everybody wants to help.
Kim Morgan is the chief executive of the United Way of Western Connecticut. The Sandy Hook School Support Fund has raised over $9 million. A foundation is quickly forming to determine how those funds will be distributed to families, first responders, a despondent Newtown. Rebuilding hope takes dollars, takes time.
We're getting calls every day from families, and families meaning anybody that has children in the school from all different levels. And they financially may have been on the edge to begin with, and this is just the tipping point. And we want to make sure that we get them the resources they need so it doesn't spiral into something worse.
We have heard there's strength in numbers. Newtown understands it is not alone, that neighbors don't disappear at the town line. The true story of what Newtown is, its identity, is yet to be told. But perhaps, with the help of a nation, change starts with a promise.
We realize that this is not a sprint, it's a marathon, and that's what we're gearing up for.